big shout out to Retro Lodge. Big shout out to him. Now, today is a bit of a darker subject. I wanted to talk about envious people, toxic family, how to deal with loss. Retro Lodge was the one who gave me the idea. So, big shout out to him. If you want me to talk about anything else on my channel, please put it in the description and I'll make a video on it. Like, I don't mind any topic. But yeah, have you ever felt like people around you don't really want to see you win? They don't want to see you succeed. Like, you lost something and you think, like, why have I lost this friend? Like, I've lost a lot of friends that were close to me and I've had to put my friends in the ground, and it's really sad. But the thing is, it's always good to try and stay focused and just stay at peace. Even when life gets heavy, when life gets hard, it's always good to try and stay at peace. You know what I mean? Like, I want to tell you something real. Not everybody wants you to be happy. Like, not everybody around you really wants you to be happy, bro. Like, some people can get jealous in the moment. Some people can get jealous when they start to see you improving. Sometimes even a small progress towards your goal, people can start to get jealous of that. If you like hit the gym, for example, they can roll their eyes and be like, oh, okay, he thinks, he's better than us. Or you start making money, oh, he thinks he's better than us. Or, they make jokes. Like, you talk about your goals. Like, even my YouTube channel, there's a kid called Oscar in my school who said, you'll never get 1,000 subscribers, bro. Like, why would anybody watch you? And I'm almost at 2,000. That's my point. Is it's like, it's envy. It's a reflection of their own insecurities. It's not about your success. It's about their own insecurities. You always have to remember, guys, like, people don't hate you. They hate the way you make them feel about themselves. Let me repeat that. People don't hate you. They hate the way you make them feel about themselves. Do you get what I'm trying to say, guys? So don't take it personal. Like, jealousy means that you're doing something right. You're doing something good. The more you grow, the more you expose yourself to who's real and like people who are just pretending to support you. Even like I said on my channel myself, I have people on the internet who I've never met in my real life who want to collab with me, want me to grow, want me to do better. And then I have people that I've had in my whole life who never did that. And it's crazy. So that's what I'm saying, that, when it talks about toxic family and boundaries, it's always good to sometimes understand that when it comes to these topics, it's all about your boundaries. Sometimes negativity doesn't come from strangers. It comes from people who are close to you, people who are blood related to you, people who, you expect like, oh, they're going to love you and whatever. But sometimes it's like, people have different moralities or have people goals. Like, even for me, my dad went to prison when I was 5 months old. He put himself before the family. Do you understand? Sometimes you have to understand that family is supposed to love you but not control you. Just because someone's related to you doesn't mean that they own access to your energy. You can love people but still create a distance. Does that make sense? Like, you can love someone but sometimes you can be at a distance. You sometimes forgive people, but you always have to protect your own boundaries. So I really like Retro Lodge for giving me this idea. I really appreciate it, bro. But when you find peace, like, it's always about your actual peace of mind, because money, yes, money can come and go, friends can come and go, love bonds can come and go, you can meet different people, different countries, different activities, but being true to yourself and being at peace and happiness is important, because when you're around negative energy, it's hard and you can start to lose focus. You can start to question yourself. Like, you start doubting your worth. You start to thinking to yourself, like, these people's opinions actually help you? Does it actually define your reality? Everyone has different eyes. Everyone has different reality. What you have in your reality is different to someone else. So you always got to try and stay calm and keep improving and stop complaining about your life to everyone, because when you start to actually improve your life, sometimes you're going to make moves in silence. Even for me, like, the amount of people who told me don't make YouTube videos are a waste of time. Everybody's on TikTok now. Everybody wants a shorter attention span. You just got to make TikTok videos in your room. I don't want to make TikTok videos. I like YouTube. I like listening to people. I like to actually speak my mind. And this is the thing. Don't let toxic people drag you into their chaos. Protect your peace like it's gold, like it's worth 1,000,000, because you have to understand that when you stop reacting, their power disappears. Even for me, like, I've got friends who've always told me, like, oh, how do you deal with negative people? How are you so confident? Well, the reason I'm so confident is because I believe in myself. I don't need people to have my back. I don't need people to look over my shoulder. I look over my own shoulder. I can fight and defend myself. I back myself. That's what you got to have. Like, when it talks about loss, it's hard to like lose someone you love, especially friends or family, or even losing yourself, like becoming someone that you're not. But one thing I've learned, and I'll be real, is that loss can teach you a lot of things that comfort can never teach you. If you're comfortable in your life, you've gone to the same school, the same friends in the same area, the same people in the same life, and you've always grown up around the same things in the same area, people don't really grow like that. But when you go to different countries, different areas, like for me, I've lived in Africa, I've lived in South America, I've lived in Europe, I've lived in Germany, I've lived in UK, like, I've lived in all sorts of different places, and living in different areas, going outside your comfort zone, going to new schools, going to new things, trying new foods, trying new places. That's what builds you. When you have a loss, like you lose a friend, it's hard, and it's hard to grieve, and I understand that. But sometimes you have to try and see, like, there's so many new people that you're going to meet. There's so many new opportunities, new places to go, new people to meet, new things to see. And that's the thing, is you shouldn't numb yourself. You should learn from the pain and try to make yourself wiser, not colder. You'll never be the same person again. And it's hard, but at the end of the day, that's the point. You're evolving and you got to move forward. Rest in peace to my friend Joseph. Rest in peace to my friend Ali. But the thing is, it's all important. It's all about changing that pain into power. Even a jealous person, even a toxic situation, you can learn something from it. You can actually understand that, okay, this person's toxic, I need to cut them out. Or this person doesn't want me to do what I need to do. This is the thing. You should never chase validation on anyone. You should chase, like, no chasing the validation, no chasing this sort of, oh, like, I got to do it for this. No, do it for yourself. Chase your own growth at your own rate. Even for me, like, some of my friends are already married now. Some of my friends already got children now. Some of my friends already, like, completely different life stages. And this is the thing, is that everybody's on their own path, their own journey, their own wins, their own losses. So pain reflects you. It burns off the weak, as in, like, when you're weak, you have to lift that weight, do that push up. Your muscle has to break for it to repair. Does that make sense? So I just wanted to say to everyone, like, who's dealing with, like, a toxicity or jealousy or family or loss, keep your head up, like, protect your peace. I'm not a motivational channel, so I'm not going to say, oh, everything will be easy, it's all good. But it's not just about your mindset. It's also about applying yourself to think, okay, well, what's my version of reality? What do I believe? And what's important to me? But like I said, in the comments, really let me know, like, what's your opinion on, loss? What's your opinion on jealousy, toxicity in the world? There's so many evil people, but there's a small group of positive people who want the best for you. That's the people that you need to focus on, and that's the right path for you. I think that God has a path for everyone in life, and I think if you just understand that your life and your destiny and your choice, you don't choose if you're born a boy or girl, if you're born in South Korea, if you're born in London, you don't decide your skin color, you don't decide any of these things. These are what's already been planned for you. So I think everything in life happens for a reason. But you lot take care and have a great day.